This week is a very important week for my tribes people, trying to get our lives together and do some soul searching. And apropos of that, I had a discussion last week with a friend of mine, very smart guy, very talented guy, and he asked me sort of a provocative question. He said, "You seem like an intelligent guy. How is it possible that you believe in God?" And I kind of had to check to see where he was coming from, and I took the approach that he was actually looking for some sort of honest answer from me. And so I said, "Well, you seem like an intelligent guy, and so I consider your non-belief in God," I'm assuming he didn't believe in God, "as a really good place, a really smart thing." He says, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, whatever paradigm that you've sort of inculcated or imbibed over the years, whatever paradigm of God that you've taken in and rejected, that makes sense to me, because I would reject it as well. The anthropomorphic, the simplistic, the childlike notions of God that you've probably been fed throughout your life, in this culture, are worthy of rejecting. And I think that's a great place if you ever wanted to develop some sort of sense of belief in God. Kind of cleaning the slate would be a good thing. Anytime you hold on to a conception of God, you can assure yourself that you have the wrong one. We have, by dint of our human brains, our limited minds, we have no ability to grasp something that much beyond us. There's a school of thought, of course, out there that the world in its complexity was formed by randomness, that over time all the myriad miracles and wonders sort of came to pass through probability. There's a metaphor out there where 1,000 monkeys are typing away and writing away with all the ink in the world and with all the paper and with all the time, infinite amounts of each, they can come up with the works of Shakespeare. And in fact, I think in 2003 there was a little study where 6 monkeys were typing away for a month just to see how far they got in England somewhere, and they didn't get very far. They didn't make the works of Shakespeare by any means. They couldn't even write a single letter word like A that would require a space on either side. And they wound up using the typewriters as toilets. So I said to this guy, how is it that somebody who's clearly intelligent can absolutely be sure there is no God? I fired it right back at him, and we ate lunch and we had a pretty damn good time.